What's up everybody, it's the Wizard Lizard back again in a new video where I'm going to show you all the dinosaurs that have been improved in this TLC update. 5 of them in total. The update has just released a couple of hours ago from now in America and here. So let's show you all the dinosaurs there are. There's 5 in total which I want to show you, so let's have a look at them here. So we have the direwolf, the T-Rex, the dire bear, the Procoptodon and the gigantopethicus aka Bigfoot. So what I'm going to show you in this video is each new dinosaur, what they look like, what abilities they can do, what are they useful for, and which I'm going to try and rank them at the end of the video in my personal favourite order. So it's my personal favourite, do not take offence if you disagree, just comment down below. So we're going to go straight into it. Like this video if you find it useful, subscribe for more content and share it with your friends. Let's go straight into our first dinosaur, which is the direwolf. So let's go. Okay, so here we have the first creature I'm going to show you, which is the direwolf. Here they are in all their beautiful forms. They've received a new model update, so they look more like a wolf. So in the last, in the Ark total, they looked really dull, dry, and just pure plain. They've got a massive refresh here, which I believe is really good. So on the patch notes, it's got a new model update. It has a pack buff which lasts 90 seconds with a 1.5 minute cooldown. They have a hunter's instinct buff, which can sniff out creatures with 50% health, and you can sniff out explorer notes as well. So I'm waiting for the bonus to cool down. Just gonna go around hunting and stuff. So the wolf, it's got a little bit of a new animation, but not much. So let's have a look. Let's go look for some animals. So to activate this sniff bonus, you got to press the right stick button and they will sniff out any creature that is below 50% health. And if you attack a creature as well, it will show their health dropping down with a plus sign. So let's go to this kangaroo here. I'll try and keep attacking this. As you see there, below 50% health, it has the plus sign on them. It keeps decreasing until it gets to red and then it's dead. Has a plus sign there to show the dead body, which is used when you sniff it out, pressing the right stick as I've already said. With this, it indicates it's a source of food, I think, and you can just get health from it, helps heal. So I'll show you again on this Gallimimus. It's quite low health and it's already dead. When it's 50% health, it's orange, and it decreases all the way down to red the lower its health gets. So pack bone should be ready now. To activate this, you have to do the wolf's howl, which is the LC stick. There you are, a nice howl. So the highest level wolf in your pack, when you have them all together, gets this nice glow here, which means it's alpha. And the other wolves get a nice glow to show that they're following them. They get increased damage and damage deduction. They did have a decrease in damage taken. And they do much more powerful stuff. And note, all these buffs do apply to creatures in the wild as well. Which means if you see wild wolves, they do get this pack bonus and they do sniff creatures at 50% health. So let's go on to the next creature. Okay, so the next creature that has been TLC'd is the Gigantopethicus, and the forums state that they have had a massive model update. As you can see here, they've had massive plastic surgery. They've gone from the ugly monster things they were in the last update to more ape-like now. So what are their abilities? Well, they do a armor degrading attack now, so if you get attacked by a Gigantopithecus in the wild, their attacks focus more on damaging armor. So you'll probably, say if you wear flak armor or metal armor, you'll just get wrecked by a few of these. Your armor will just get shredded to pieces as it's more damaging, and your durability will just drop really low and it will eventually break. They can also jump now. They can jump, and they still have the new grabbing animation here. This is when they're gathering thatch, fibre and stuff out of bushes. Now this is their best ability, I think. If you hold in the throw button here, which is LC, and you aim for it with the right stick and then let go, it has a increased throw, which is a very long throw. So it's through me about at least 200 meters in real life. This throw can be used for getting up into high places, in mountains and stuff, and getting up into your base, say like on a treehouse or something, or if you're really wanting to get over walls. Really effective. So I'm going to throw it again. They can also, on aberration, they could climb across the vines and zip lines. They can't go down them like a zip line, but they can climb across them, which is useful for getting from point A to point B when travelling. They also can carry and throw small creatures like dimorphodons, monkeys and dodos. And the throw-in's been made more accurate as well, so like the crab out of aberration, I could show you the longer throw, it has a cursor, the targeting cursor. And that's really about it. It's got a massive upgrade, looks refreshed, and it's just a brand new gorilla for us to tame. So up next is the Procoptodon, also known as the giant kangaroo. So this is their new model. I've done it without the saddle. It looks amazing, to be fair. They look more like a kangaroo in real life. This one with the saddle on. So the wiki, well not the wiki, the form says it has a new model update. Takes reduced fall damage, carry rate is increased. As you see, it does extra jumping, can carry small creatures, and has a knockback kick. Now I want to show you the aim jump mechanic. So you hold in the jump button, which is LC. Well, it's actually A, I mean A, and you can aim with it, and boom, you can jump really high. And if this was like a normal person or dinosaur falling this height, they'd probably get instant killed. But with the Procoptodon, they have a massive reduced fall damage. So I recommend these for travelling across long places over time. They say they can jump over literally anything now. Jump over other people's bases, jump over rocks, can help climb mountains and stuff. If you see the pick up animation there, you can pick up little creatures and baby dinosaurs in there up to like a Rex and put them in their pouch. With this, if it's mate boosted, they have a little feed bonus. So they've got the baby bottle above there. So when the mate boosted, they can help restore the creature's food. Really good if you want to transport baby creatures from base A to base B, if you can carry them in the kangaroo pouch now. And yeah, the model update is really good. So I think we should go and find ourselves a new creature to try and test the knockback effect on. Oh, look at the monkey, yeah, it looks so amazing. So we need to go and find a creature to see this knockback damage dealt on. So let's go and ride one. Where can we find a dinosaur to do some damage, eh? I wonder where. There's none over here. I want to try on some big, because apparently they do more damage to bigger creatures. So I want to test it on like bigger creatures. Here's a pterodon, let's try it on him. Let's just circle around a bit and do the kick. LT, they do the kick. LT or L2, depending on what console you're on. Aha! There's a brontosaur over there. Let's try and do experiment on him. So let's just hop over here. It's quite a bit long, but quite worth it to be fair once you see it. So let's try it on this Diplo first, so we don't get that much damage. So LT with the hop attack, boom. Look at that knockback, amazing. Just serious knockback. Really good if you want to just knock something off a cliff and you want to get away. Let's do the super jump. Mode of the super jump, he's holding in A and you can aim with the right stick. So try and use Bronto. Yes, it does knockback damage on the Bronto. Really powerful if you want to use it as a getaway animal. Kick him, then jump away. So I think it works onto the Rex as well. Don't know about the Giga, probably not, and definitely doesn't work on a Titanosaur. But really, that's about it for the Procoptodon. A useful travel mount with increased carry rate, decreased jump damage, jump distance very far, and a large kick, and it can also carry baby animals. So let's go on to the next dinosaur. Okay, so up next we have my personal favourite creature on this list, the dire bear. So let's have a look at the dire bear's model. They look absolutely stunning. As you saw before in the past arc, like the dire bear just looked like this flat-faced little creature. It looked like he's just been knocked out by Floyd Mayweather. But now they've got a bigger face, more longer, looks more like a bear. So their main ability is that they can attack beehives, and using the alternate attack button, not that button, that's the raw button, that's the right stick. So using the LT button, they can harvest honey from the hives. So I've got up to 30, about 40 honey there off this one hive. So if we just go up to the hives over here. Well, you know what I mean, like, this is not fair, it's failing to harvest, but... Oh, there we are, some bees are attacking us now, which leads on to the next ability. On most mounts, when bees attack you, they knock you off the mount. But on the bear, you're completely resistant to bees. They'll target the bear instead of the player. So with this, you can just use your bear, harvest the honey, and let the bees take at the bear instead of you. Which means you can deal damage to the bees easier and won't die as much. With this, the bear is a really good farmer of bees and honey. If you go up to any hive, just harvest the crap out of them with the bear using the alternative attack, which is LT or L2, and you can literally farm a crap ton of honey, which is used for taming creatures like more bears, Procoptodons, and the roll rat in aberration. The bears also have ability to swim faster, so I don't think we can find some water. But overall, I think this is my favourite of all the TLC models, as it just refreshes the bear a bit, mainly the model of him, because it was this flat faced little, he was cute but he was flat faced and didn't look like a bear much, but now it looks more like a bear, more fierce, more intimidating, more terrifying. And yeah, like, it still has its great buffs, like the movement speed increase, the damage increase when you like charge it like a rhino does. It's still strong. I'm just happy that you can harvest honey now, because like everyone knows how good bears are, and honey it's always been around us. And so they have the ability to farm more honey, which is really good, because I'm like a tamer myself, so I like to tame creatures, and to use honey just gives me more chances to get more bears. And like I want to plan to like create something to do with bears in the future, like on my own. So yeah, that's the bear, and then we'll be moving on to our last creature in a second, which is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, a very, very OP creature indeed. So we shall be moving on in a second. Finally, we are on to our last creature of the TLC update. Sorry for this lag here, which is the T-Rex. Now look at them, they look way more fierce. They've got an eyebrow upgrade, a model upgrade. They have more teeth, which we love. More teeth, more violence, more T-Rex. The model update I think is amazing. They just look so OP. So that's it with the normal saddle on. And this is our Rex with the tech saddle on. It's got a little bit of a model upgrade on it. It has new animations here, so they look more fierce. As the running, I think they run a little bit slower, but it just compensates for the roar they're about to do. So you go up to a creature and you do the roar attack now, which is LC. So you go up to them here, let's do the roar. It stuns the creatures that are below its level, so creatures and enemies below its level, forces them to do a nice little poo. But this does have a cooldown time. I think it's around 20 to 30 seconds, but this is just to stop people spamming it and just like causing creatures to freeze and stuff, which may cause lag in servers. But I think it's a really OP move by Wildcard, as you can just literally stun them now. It makes the T-Rex more terrifying, like the T-Rex we know from when we were little, like the T-Rex was the scariest dinosaur. With this you can just use the roar. It's got improved roar sounds as well. As you know, before it sounded quite fierce, but now it's even more. And with the ability to make people absolutely shit themselves, it just kind of makes it more fun for me, to be fair. You just go and troll someone on the raid, you just roar and absolutely poo themselves. Quite hilarious, to be fair. They also have some new animations that I see here. The running animation looks more smoother, looks more T-Rex-y. Like before, it's quite a bit plain and stuff, but now it's more smoother. They can run a bit more. They can also climb more like slopes and stuff where they had difficulty before over rocks and slopes, and it just makes it more easier to access like mountains and stuff and slopes. There's the roar. Gotta do the roar. Can't beat the roar. So I think the cooldown for the roar is like 30 seconds. I think around 20 to 30 seconds. And yeah, you see like one of the key animations is when it's running, its tail moves a bit more now, more freely, like where before it didn't really move that much. It's quite amazing, to be fair. But that really does it for the Rex. It's quite a very strong creature. Let's try and let's try and do it onto kangaroo. Come on, let's try and do the roar. Let's do the roar. Oh. Did we force a poo out of the kangaroo? We did. We've got a poo, guys. We have got a poo. There's quite a lot of lag on this recently, so I apologise. There's the poo. And that does it for this video. All these creatures are amazing in my opinion. My top 5 are, so I've got to put the monkey at the bottom, unfortunately. Really good creature, but you know, not my favourite. Number 4 I'll put about the wolf. Number 3 the Rex. Number 2 the kangaroo, and number 1 the dire bear. This is kind of a bit biased because I love dire bears, of course, my favourite creature. But you know, I hope you all enjoyed this video. been a 1 year anniversary of the channel, so thank you for your support. Like, share and subscribe for more content. Comment down below your favourite dinosaur in this TLC update. Is it the Rex, the kangaroo, the monkey, the wolf, or the bear? Let's go on to the bear and do one more roar. And I shall see you all in the next video, my friends. See you all later.